What is a twin flame? Well, many lifetimes ago, you and a spirit that reflected yours agreed to keep each other in alignment no matter how hard it might be. To meet up in this lifetime, to be a part of each other's healing process, and to eventually come together and do something amazing that sets an example of love on this planet. That's the reading for today. Oh, subscribe while you're at it in case you think you are. Many of you aren't. So just hit the button. And let's get ready for this twin flame reading. Hey everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Amina Hextol Suma. I am the Dancing Intuit, your favorite light worker, your spiritual guide, and all that good stuff. Creator of STEAM, Soul Transforming Energy and Movement. And this is Get Into It with Amina, the readings and forecasts where you are also a part of the process. So, and all that is to say is that when I show you your cards, I am hoping that you are also tapping into that pineal gland, that third eye, and really trying to see what other messages come through for you. Okay, with that said, today's read has been highly requested. This twin flame reading. So I'm going to tell you now, if you're in a relationship or a situationship, this is probably for you. If it's one where you're feeling kind of confused as to the dynamics, like you don't know whether you're coming or going, y'all together or apart, you don't know if you want to be together or apart anymore, like just things have been complicated or confusing, and you want a little bit of clarity. Well, this is your read. So we have 4 piles, all right? We're going to jump right into this. Pile number 1 is represented by a card that says, already there is value. And that has the goddess Matangi and heliotrope, the crystal heliotrope. Pile number 2 is read the energy. And this card is governed by the Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite crystal. Pile number 3 says support. And this card is governed by Archon Barbelo and Picture Jasper crystal. And pile 4 says individuality. And this is represented by the angel Iahel and the crystal Labradorite. So let's take a deep breath in through your mouth. Ready? In. Taking in light and love, good energy. And exhale through your mouth, releasing any stress, any tension, any worries that may be in your body. Just let them all go. And you should be able to choose clearly which pile is calling to you. In this reading, if you feel drawn to more than one, that's fine. But I really would suggest for this reading, you try to hone in on the one that is calling you most strongest and let that be the one with your read. And I'll be right back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. Why does my throat chakra keep doing this? Okay. So you were drawn to Goddess Matangi and Heliotrope crystal, and the card that says already there is value. This is one of the Crystal Goddesses 888 cards, and it is also your card of advice in this reading. So it will be translated for you last. All right, let's get into it. Let's find out, are you in a twin flame cycle? Or is this just a past lifetime lesson? Let me drink a little water. This group here is giving me an energy of maybe you need to express something. Maybe you're in a situationship or you're in a relationship and there are things that aren't being said, truths that you're feeling, emotions you're going through, and you're not saying them. Like maybe there's a fear of what saying them will do to the relationship. But you can't be in a real relationship if you cannot speak your heart and your mind to your partner. So, yeah, if this sounds like you, that is something that has to change. Okay, just a side note that came through for me. Okay, so are you in a twin flame relationship or is this a cycle? I thought I did 3 cards and this is 4. Maybe some of the pals, guide said, whatever, this is how many they need. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords reverse. Okay. Well, I'll tell you right up jump, this feels like something from a past lifetime. This isn't really giving me twin flame. Now, if you feel like it is a twin flame situation, then what that could be is that it stems from a past lifetime where you were in that type of a dynamic and perhaps the healing work wasn't completed. And so this is why this dynamic is repeating itself again. But I'm going to tell you now, there are some things emotionally you're not saying. There's a choice about this relationship that you already know what you want to do, but you're not saying with this Two of Swords here reversed. But it's like things are still moving very fast. You and this person are going to be together. There's some generational work that you are meant to do with this person that's going to be successful. Either it's changing the financial dynamics. Maybe you both come from poverty or a family lineage that's not wealthy or struggled financially, or the family units didn't stay together, and or there was no one that reached any high level of success. But this is not the case. This union here is shown that very quickly, in fact, this is coming in, this union. So either you're going to be married to this person, you're thinking about marriage, you're talking about coming together. It's something coming very quickly. It's going to be very successful, but emotionally, you're not sure if you're ready for it. You have a big choice to make. I do feel this is some work you're meant to do together to heal some trauma that has been connected to your family lineage. I really think it has to do with money, and together you guys are going to be very prosperous. I think maybe you're already seeing this, but there's something you're going to have to come forward and tell them you're feeling, some kind of choice you've already made, and you know what that is. Okay. So, what lesson are you possibly missing, my dear Power Ones? Bounteous, generously given relationships coming together. Well, one of the lessons you're missing is that this is destined. You're gonna come together with this person if you're not already with them. And bounteous, it's just like this is a gift to you. Maybe you're going through some really emotionally tumultuous relationships in the past, and it makes you fearful of moving towards this, or that this is coming in so quickly, or maybe you just feel like it's too good to be true and you're always looking for something that'll show you it is, or they're showing that this is being given to you, this relationship, because you have been generous, you've been a giver, so has your partner in some way. So relationships that are meant to help you both grow and in a prosperous way, as well as emotionally stable and loving energy is what is coming in at this time. So don't just see this as a sexual union or anything. This feels more spiritual, okay? And if it's being treated in a sexual way only, that's where there's going to be a struggle. You also have thank you, gratitude. This is just about giving and appreciating what's sustaining you. This relationship is a gift. It just really feels like the lesson is being able to receive. That's what you're missing, is that you're being given what you need to make you feel emotionally stable and elevated and successful in a union. But there are parts of you that are afraid still. And if you stay in an energy of gratitude for the love that's being showered upon you, that's being given to you, even if it's not coming from someone that you want it to come from, if you keep blocking this, it's why you're going to feel like you're in a constant cycle of insecurity. Be grateful. This relationship here is very blessed and a blessing in your life as well as in the others, your partners. And maybe they have a choice that they have to make, that they already know what they want to do, but they're not making moves. It's like a lot of fear around what is coming in very quickly. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep going. Where will things be by the end of the year? Whatever year you're watching this, you have the devil, the emperor reversed, and the death card reversed. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Now, I'm getting a lot of obsessing over something and really being afraid of something causing a change. There's the emperor here reversed. So there's different things for everybody that's here. You know, this is a general read. So it's not going to just speak on one person, but take what resonates. I do feel a lot of sexual energy around this union. A lot of sexual energy. Maybe you guys aren't around each other where you can have that satisfied constantly, but I feel like that's something that by the end of this year, perhaps you guys will be like really starved for. I'm also hearing that some of you, by the end of this year, may really, really be obsessing about your partner or them about you. Maybe feeling stuck in a situation with them or stuck or connected to them in a way that you feel like you can't get free. Maybe you made an agreement with them that now you're kind of like, I don't know if I can hold my end. There's just something that's going to be on your mind, besides sex, that you feel bound to, that you cannot get free from with them. And it could be a little stressful, which is why it shows up as the devil. With the emperor reversed, this is giving me the energy of somebody interfering yeah. Somebody not wanting to see a change come in. I do feel there is someone who is, by the end of this year, may rear their head. Could be a father figure, a boss, someone who's a horrible leader, baby daddy, someone in your energy who does not want things to change. They don't want to see a change. So, and that could be you afraid. That's why you're not coming forward with the choice that you've made. But maybe you're afraid of the reaction of a father figure or a baby daddy. But whatever the case may be, by the end of this year, this change is going to happen regardless. I know because you have the Two of Swords here, so that's an inevitable choice you have to make. When it's reversed, you already made the choice. You're just stalling now because you're worried about what other people are going to think about the choice, how it's going to affect other people, other people around you. And instead of seeing that it's affecting you emotionally, not speaking on it, not acting on it. And in the meantime, things are still moving forward. There's someone who doesn't want to see that move forward. So if you have any exes, they may rear their ugly heads at the end of the year. And I say ugly because they may be showing up in not a positive light. It's someone who wants to hold on to the past. And for some of you, you may be clinging to this person. You might be keeping this person in your energy because you're scared to make a choice that's going to completely finalize things. Okay. This person might be very toxic and holding you in their vibration. And at this time, you are being guided to open up to receive what's coming in, the new that's coming in. Stay in an energy of gratitude and do not allow yourself to be stuck in a cycle that is connected to the past. And this is why I feel like this is like a lot of past lifetime work going on here, even if it is a twin flame dynamic, because there's a lot of keeping things the same energy, keeping somebody bound to something that has already been done. And that also makes me feel like some of the things have not been done in this lifetime, but could have taken place in past lifetimes. Okay. So this is your last card. This is your advice card. Goddess Matangi and Heliotrope Crystal. And it says, already there is value. Oops, guess I shouldn't have been moving it. All right. So the guidebook has a beautiful opening. So I like to read the opening that they have for you about this card. And it says, we bring you the empowerment to see that already there is value. It's natural for creative energy to become excited by new possibilities, new ideas, and new forms. It is also possible, however, for creative energy to become engaged in liberating the undiscovered value within, that which already exists, polishing it until it shines with divine light. Sometimes there's a need to shed the past, and I just said that, and all associated with it completely, starting afresh. However, at other times, there is something of value from the past that can, if allowed to bask in the light of your creativity, become very valuable for your future. In your enthusiasm to move forward in life, don't forget to take the value that already exists in your world along with you. Okay. So I do feel like your advice is to learn from your past, to see that there is value in what you have gone through. The things that you have gone through have created the bridge into this new energy that wants to come in. Okay. And this is like creative energy as well that wants to come in with your relationships um and even with projects you may be interested in doing and feel intuitively guided to do. Use your intuition at this time because your inner guidance, you have Goddess Matangi who is helping you along with this process. And I think you should research this goddess as well to see how else you may be able to benefit from having her energy in your life. Um, I do feel that this may be also my creative group. When I saw the Queen of Cups, I thought intuition, but not listening to the intuition. And someone who's very creative, but maybe not trusting their creativity. So don't dismiss your experiences. Don't dismiss the wisdom you've gained, the things you've learned. You are growing, okay? You're growing because you've done all that you have done. Your past is what's bringing in a positive result on this journey. So know that you already have value. Being with someone does not give you value. Okay? Don't look to be with someone because of maybe if they how much money they got, or or status in a community. This person may come with nothing and be a hidden treasure. Your advice is to don't let your past hold you back, but also don't tell the story that your past was something horrible. In fact, use your story to show how your past has enlightened you, helped you evolve, and created the powerful, strong being that exists today. And allow transformation to take place. Allow the shift to happen. And if you're not meant to be with this person, know that you still have value. Don't feel like only if this will you have value. And I'm thinking that also for some of you in your current relationship, maybe you're with someone who you really want to feel valuable. You really want to feel like they will always want you and won't abandon you. And I feel like maybe this is my group with rejection issues, or where someone has been with you and then you felt rejected for someone else. They're saying you already have value. All right. So don't let anybody place on you what they feel will create worth in your being, because you are already worthy. You've already done the work, my pal ones. Already there is value. And that's what I have for you guys. So I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're always welcoming new light workers. Don't forget, my new workshop is about to begin, and you are also able to have an option where you can link with me every month face to face via Zoom, and an option to get certified in my technique, STEAM. On that note, I'm sending you so much light and love. Check the description for other ways we can vibe and book your personal reading today. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. And I'll be back with Pal 2. See ya. Hey, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite Crystal. And the card says, read the energy. Crystal Masters 333. This is your advice card moving forward. So we read this card last. Okay. My pal twos, I feel like you're really my pal that's here for confirmation. As soon as I saw read the energy, I felt like you intuitively kind of already know what you believe this relationship to be. And maybe you're just not trusting your own inner guidance. So let's get you some confirmation. All right, so are you in a twin flame cycle, or is this a past life lesson? We have the Five of Swords reversed. The Seven of Cups reverse. And the Empress. So my pal twos, I do feel you're in a twin flame cycle. This is something that really it bothers you. On a mental and an emotional tip. On a mental tip, you're bothered because you're made to feel like you won, and then you feel like you lost, or you lost even when you won, or by winning you lost, or it's like one of those situations where you can't see if you're coming or going, or you just feel all jacked up in the head, like, I don't know, 1 minute feeling liberated, and then the next minute, like, I don't know, and then you got people or chatter in your head that's telling you one thing. You're just feeling very confused. Maybe you're with the person right now, or you feel like, oh, we're in a good place right now, but you feel like that doesn't last. You're waiting for things to go left again. We have the Seven of Cups reverse, which shows that you're someone who could really have a lot of options, and perhaps your twin flame does too, which is why you kind of feel clingy or unsure of what choice to make. It's when you have the Seven of Cups reversed, it's like you've kind of already made a choice. It's similar to the Two of Swords, except the Two of Swords, it's more urgent. It's more of a mental, logical based choice, something that needs to be communicated immediately, that you're sitting on. Whereas the Seven of Cups is a more emotionally based choice, where it may take more time for you to process your feelings as to why there is a fear behind making a certain choice. But in this case, you've decided you're just scared. You're scared that you're making the wrong choice. You're scared that you're gonna make the wrong choice. Perhaps you've been often known to make the wrong choice when it comes to your emotions and relationships. And you got the Empress here. You really, really, it just feels like there is love here. You feel like creative and fertile. Even I hope you know this person would like to have a child with you. If you weren't thinking that way, just a heads up. But they make you feel alive. They make you feel like you are their everything. Um, you're very nurturing to them, something that they really like and they need. But when it comes to you, you feel the love and the adoration, but you can't get around that there's a constant stress or something that just a choice that needs to be made on your end or their end that is sitting in the air. Okay, that was a little confusing even for me. So this pile sounds really specific. You'll know if this is you or not. All right. So what lesson are you possibly missing? The rainbow. Wow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. So one of the lessons you are apparently missing is that this relationship here is meant to free you from maybe a past energy of feeling abandoned or rejected in some way. It's like supposed to bring a relief. Maybe you've been feeling very lonely, and this person or relationship is like a rainbow after the storm, but it's a new way for you to move forward. um there's just a need for moving forward. And Mother of the Salt Waters. I love this card. These two cards are so very powerful looking. Passion, wild love. Open your heart and let love in. So this love here feels very, very, very spiritually connected as well. Pile one was very spiritual too. But this one gives me a lot of mama energy. So I do feel this may be a group here that is ancestrally being guided. This twin flame union may be something long overdue, maybe through your ancestral lineage. I'm not even hearing past lifetimes. I'm hearing that perhaps twin flames throughout either your lineage or theirs have never been able to come together and do the healing work that they're meant and then put out into the world what they're meant to put out into the world. And you guys are supposed to be that couple. Yeah. There's a lot of passion here. Maybe you're not used to being so sexually open to someone or them to you. Could make you feel like you are doing things outside of your character, with this wild love energy. But it's like your guides are saying, open your heart and let it in. So there's a new beginning for you with this. This is your rainbow after having gone through some rough waters. However, you have to say whatever it is you have decided, even if it feels difficult. Because until you do, you're going to feel like this. You have this in your head. Maybe you're in a situation where this person still has another person, and you're just not ready to be with them until they solidify the ending of that. State that and be clear, because otherwise your emotions are going to be flip-floppy. With all this water, yeah, you're going to feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster. For others of you, I'm getting that maybe you're afraid of a commitment. You've been married before. They've been married before. Whatever the case, there's a commitment fear that Maybe if I commit to this person, the same thing will happen that happened in my previous relationships. And they're saying, open your heart and let love in. This is a new beginning. This is sweet relief after having gone through some shitty relationships. So open up and receive it. All right, let's keep going. All my piles is so far, I've had mismatch amounts of cards. So the ancestors have been doing their thing. Like, we gonna pull what needs to be heard. So this says, this final question is, where will things be by the end of the year for you two? You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups reversed. The King of Cups. Well, damn. Well, you know you with the one, but how come they're sitting pretty and you're looking reverse, or vice versa? You're sitting good and they're looking like all messed up in the situation. Move that there. I'll put you guys together. We have the Fool reversed. And the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. What I'm hearing for you guys is that by the end of this year, be careful that you are not in a space of emotional manipulation. Either you're being I don't know why. I just feel like the feminine energy here is representing whoever chose this pile. So if you identify as a man, that's fine. Your feminine energy within you is going to feel a little out of whack by the end of this year. Maybe feeling emotionally ignored, not feeling emotionally satisfied, having ignored inner guidance or intuition that was saying to go a certain way or handle things a certain way. Just really feeling emotionally like, whoa. But the masculine is feeling emotionally stable and fine and grounded in how he or they feel. It has something to do with a risk that's based off of some words that might not be sincere or even well thought out. So be careful that towards the end of this year, there isn't a proposition made towards you that you're going to have to make a choice about. Maybe you already been hit with the proposition. Whatever it is, it's risky. And it's not a risk that they're saying is worthy of you putting your energy towards it. It's not a new way forward. It's not a new beginning. Okay? It's just passion and wild. And you want to balance out those two. Make sure they are not coming to you with just words of passion and, and not logic behind it as well. It has to make sense. There's a lot of emotional energy in this reading, a lot of water. So it does feel like there is a healing that's meant to come from you two being together. Maybe a mama wound. Maybe they lost their mother or you have lost your mom. If so, my condolences, and always condolences to all of you. The grieving process is always ongoing. Perhaps you lost a child or they lost a child. Maybe they grew up without their mom or you did. So there could be abandonment issues, but there's just something with being nurtured emotionally in a motherly way that is a part of healing for you guys, but also something that could be to the detriment of you if you're not receiving it back. If you're giving, and you're not getting it, okay? That's a note for you guys. So your advice moving forward, you have read the energy, Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite Crystal. And when I hear read the energy, like the first thing I'm thinking is, you know what you feel. You know if you're feeling emotionally, I don't want to say it, but bucked up. And if you need to really read your own energy and know when to pull it back and when you need to do some healing. So I'm going to read your passage from the guidebook that I just love. And it says, we bring you the blessing of reading the energy. We affirm that you have the ability to read energy accurately. Of course, my queens of cups. And we encourage you to apply your gifts. You don't have to be in control of the inflow of divine information. When a message or insight comes to you naturally, this is best, as this king is going to be in the energy to receive. He's following his intuition. Okay. Simply being open and receptive as you intend to read the energy of the person, place, or situation at hand is enough. Whether you have been reading energetically for years or are just beginning your journey in interpreting energetic information, we are here to assist you in becoming confident and trusting in your perceptive abilities. So, this oracle comes to you with a message that your perceptive abilities are a key part of your life purpose and divine work. So, some of you here are meant to fine tune your intuition so that you can actually use it in your work in some way. That's interesting. First Pal got a little career hit too with their reading. Um, and this could also be work you're meant to do with this partner, that maybe this relationship dynamic is going to push you towards, without you realizing that you're now developing something that has existed within you energetically for a long time. But your advice moving forward is to listen to your intuition and to come from a place of unconditional love, non-judgment, and genuine compassion, but but have the same energy for yourself, okay? Read between the lines, especially when they're coming to you and they're love bombing, okay? You have to listen for the truth behind the words that are being used when they speak to you. Look for the truth in the actions. That's where you will see. That's where you will see, okay, what this relationship is really going to become. The truth behind the actions, okay? This person can talk a good game, but it's risky what you're getting into, the choice that is before you. If this person's not going to be sincere and speak from their heart and really do what they're saying they're going to do, and meanwhile they are thriving and you are emotionally feeling out of it, then no, it's not for you. This twin flame needs to get its life and figure it out where the trauma exists that they need to heal. Okay? But read the energy. Read the energy. See how you feel. Okay? See the truth behind the words. That's your advice moving forward, my pal twos. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're always welcoming in new light workers. Hashtag 1 million light workers. That's the goal. Once you register, you've been told all about your intuitive, inner knowing pumping up. I have an intuitive guidance certification course that is thorough. Online, you can move at your own pace, or think about signing up for my more personalized interactive course where you can become STEAM certified. Uh, Description will tell you other ways we can vibe. Book a personal reading. It's about that time. We have to pull the tribe together. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love, light worker. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll be back with pile number 3 later. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the card with Archon Barbello, whom you should Google, and to see other ways that you might be able to work with their energy, and picture Jasper, which might be a good crystal for you to carry upon your body in some way. And you have the card Support Crystal Angels number 444. So I do feel perhaps you're in a relationship right now that is really being supported in some way, maybe through angelic energy or ancestral energy. Let's just see what's going on. Are you in a twin flame cycle, or is this a past lifetime lesson? With the High Priestess reverse, a lot of you are intuits here. I swear I get so many intuits on my channel. I wish y'all would all take my intuitive guide certification course. Not so I could make a profit, but just so you could see that there's so much more to this intuitive work and connecting to the ancestors than meets the eye. I really go deep. Okay, you have the Three of Swords reversed. And you have the Emperor reverse. We've seen him come through in another pile as well. Um, hmm. So this feels like a twin flame, a very toxic twin flame relationship. This relationship, I see why there's support here. Um, it feels like this is a twin flame relationship where the masculine and the feminine are not doing the work. So if you, no matter what you identify as, your guides are coming through to say that neither one of you has completely finished healing from a heartbreak. Either one caused by each other. Maybe you were together before, you broke up, and now you're trying to make it happen again, but there's still residue left behind. Or it's like you've healed from it, you thought you've healed from it, or they thought they healed, but it constantly keeps being brought up. This person, the masculine, is just not in a good place to be fatherly or to be a great leader. They're kind of very much self-involved and worried about them. They do think about you, if you're the feminine from time to time, but they're really all about their status. They're in a very huge ego energy at this time. Whereas I feel you are blocking your inner knowing. You're not listening if you're the feminine. If not, then they. But whoever's the feminine is blocking what they know. They're blocking the messages they're getting and trying their best to ignore their intuitive hits, and so that they can not see that this may be a little toxic. This energy here may not feel very good. But it does feel like there is a healing that must take place. And this is why you guys are together or keep being brought together. Okay? Gonna keep happening until this healing is complete. So let's see, what lessons are you missing in completing this healing? Wow, you have planetary wave. There's a soul mission you two have together. Trust the inner call. Your soul team is coming through. They're trying to point you in the right direction. Look how the eyes are closed here as well. Trust your inner hits that you're getting, okay? There's a soul mission here, you guys. When you guys finally complete the healing, there's an inner calling to be together, because there's a calling that you guys are meant to do together on this planet, okay? You also have Atlantis. Keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. So there's your soul team. You do have starseed energy for this union, and I do feel there may be a past lifetime connection. Perhaps you guys have been twin flames in many lifetimes and unable to get it together. Yeah, that now you have a team of guides from those lifetimes that are now like trying to help make this happen, because the planet needs whatever you're meant to bring to this world. The planet needs it now. The time is now. You guys may find that you feel very, very close and what's the word I'm looking for? Emotionally at peace when you're by bodies of water, with this Atlantis connection. Being out at night together under the night starry sky is also going to be something that makes you guys both feel like woosah. But I'm just really bugging out how this looks like the mama, the elder version, and then the younger version. It's like on the other side, they are trying to send you messages and you're blocking them, or you're not trusting them. Okay? Trust what you feel called to. And if it's to this energy, um, stay in alignment as you're growing towards this energy. Don't lose yourself in the process, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, where will things be by the end of the year if things keep going in this direction? You have the Knight of Swords. Well, things are going to be moving very quickly, apparently. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And you have the Four of Pentacles. You guys are not going anywhere from each other. By the end of this year, I just feel like there's a communication that's going to come through. Somebody's going to come into money. You or them. I'm seeing a new beginning financially. I don't know if it's you guys coming together and making something happen, but it is a result of the healing process being done. So either you're going to do it together, or one of you is going to do it first, or whatever the case may be. There is a new beginning when it comes to loyalty and money being what's the word I'm looking for? Uh Money flowing, like where you can expect it and you're not like always having to look for it. I do see you being highly valued. And maybe you highly value the situation, so you're gonna hold on to it. But I do see this union being valued. So I don't know if there's gonna be investments in it. Maybe this person's gonna give you money, or you're gonna give them money, or you're gonna come together in a way that is gonna bring your finances together, but it's going to be something that you both are going to want to really hold on to. And yeah. Also, side note for some of you, if you or your counterpart is in another relationship, a situationship, they may have a hard time getting out of it. By the end of this year, I see someone trying to hold on to them using money or something they value. So I do see that also. That's a side note for some of you. Take it if it resonates. But there's going to be a lot of honesty that's going to come out by the end of this year that's going to change financial dynamics for both of you. Okay. Whew, which brings me to support. And that's crazy. I hope some of you don't get hit with like child support or something, or spousal support. Yeah, be wary of that. Because with this number 444 angels, it has a lot to do with stability, and it does make me think of somebody seeking extra support. Okay. Or maybe valuing your support in a way. All right, so let me read you a passage from here. It says, "We bring you the gift of support. Our support is available to you on all levels. We offer spiritual support of inspired ideas, unconditional love, and divine energy. We offer psychological support as we assist you in upgrading your belief systems to ones that enhance your ability to fulfill your divine destiny, your soul mission. We offer emotional support through spiritual friendship, unconditional acceptance, and unlimited compassion. We offer physical support by providing for your material needs, for nourishment, shelter, security, and safety. We are able to support you with peace and with prosperity in subtle and very practical ways. Notice how much easier it is to live your life with courage when you know that no matter what, you shall be provided for, and what you need is only ever a prayer away." So, your advice moving forward, very clear message. The universe is saying, I want to help you. Please allow me to do so by asking for my help. Okay? Remember that divine love is love. Love doesn't profit at the expense of another. It doesn't steal another's happiness or joy. It increases well being, encourages growth, and inspires courage. All right, so just let more love flow into your life. It will heal your body, your mind, your finances, your relationships, your work, whatever you wish. You and all of life benefits from the increased flow of love in the world. So asking for support actually helps grow love in the world for everybody. Okay, and maybe that is a hint as to what your soul mission is with this person: to show unconditional love and support, even through rough times. How you guys are able to still have each other's back and hold on because you value what you two bring to the table. You have a bigger vision. You're going to stay in alignment with it because this vision is something that's going to give birth to a prosperity that is constantly growing. And Trust your inner call. Trust your inner call is the truth. Support is here. Open and receive. Wow, pal 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this message resonated. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Get some rest. It feels like this relationship has done a number on you energetically. Don't let it pull your vibe down in any way. When you feel low vibe, connect to your guides, to your mamas on the other side, and let them hold you in their, light embrace. Book a personal reading so we could go deeper into this. Think about joining one of my workshops so you can trust your third eye a lot more in the messages that are coming in. Read the description for other ways we could vibe. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Always welcoming new light workers. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. And I will be right back with Pal 4. Later. Hey, Pal 4. I don't know why your pal made me feel silly, but you were drawn to individuality, and maybe that's who just made me feel like, be me. I'm playful, sometimes. Anyway, my pal 4s, you were drawn to Angel Ahel and Labradorite Crystal. Crystal Angels 444. I do feel that perhaps this may be a relationship that you have to be careful you don't lose yourself in. When I say lose yourself, it could be a relationship dynamic where maybe you come from two different backgrounds or two different beliefs or ways of doing things or careers. I just see where you are being really guided not to let your partner's ways, beliefs, or whatever dominate to the point where you are trying so hard to please them, you lose who you are in this trying to, fit into their idea of who you should be. Wow. Somebody really need to hear that. Maybe me. All right. Take that if it resonates. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up. All right, so let's see. Is this a twin flame cycle or is this a life lesson you're in? 8 of Cups. Page of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Swords. It feels like you walked away from a twin flame situation, or you're in the process of walking away from something towards someone who may be younger than you. Either you're walking away from someone younger than you or you're going towards, or maybe it's both. I get the vibe that the person you're going towards fulfills you emotionally, perhaps over the top. Maybe they love to express themselves, like to the point where maybe you feel like some of what they're saying is pie in the sky-ish, like, they're very dreamy, maybe that too good to be true, some of the things they're saying to you. Also, for some of you, you're walking away from this energy. Somebody who, when it comes to love, they were very immature. They really did not express themselves in a mature way. And you're following your intuition. You're being guided to a whole new beginning. You're listening to your inner wisdom and guidance now at this point, and you're getting a fresh new start with someone who is honest. This feels like somebody who may have been not very honest with their feelings, that you had to leave behind in order to get this. Okay, very kind of specific here, my powerfuls. Take it if it resonates. If you haven't recently walked away from someone, broke off a relationship that you felt like the emotions were no longer there for, then this isn't your pal. Okay, so what lesson are you missing right now? The Water Oracle. Psychic abilities. And I say you're listening to that intuition now. Acting on visions, it's destined. You are not, well, you've learned a lesson already. One of those is that you have to listen to your intuition. You have to listen. You are very psychic. Like they're literally letting you know. You can trust the messages that come in, okay? And act on them. What you feel signaled and guided to do it because it is a part of your destiny, okay? It's guiding you. Your intuition is guiding you towards your destiny. And you have deep sea diving. Wow. Way of the mystic. There's more confirmation. This pile here, you must be either overlooking the fact that you are psychic or you just don't want to hear it. But you are, very much so. Okay? Learn through experiencing depths. You are not fully realizing everything that you've learned. Period. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've gone very deep into soul searching and finding closure from past experiences, and you've been able to see that some of the things you've gone through were meant to make you and mold you into who you are now. This wonderful water oracle with all these wonderful visions guiding them towards their mission in the world. But you have to learn to accept and follow the way of the mystic. You have to learn that you're not for everyone. You're individual. That individuality is there again. Perhaps, you're very deep and the things you've gone through have created who you are. Do not let them completely be who you are, and also don't lose that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, interesting. You must be going through a time now where you're really, really doing a lot of emotional research with a lot of water cups coming through, a lot of looking within your heart and really being honest with what it is you want. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Where will things be by the end of this year if things continue in the way that they are now? And you have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, it's not a bad way to go out this year, the end of the year. You have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I get a lot of psychics and creative artists drawn to me, and maybe that's my light workers team. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Isn't that interesting how you have it here in a different deck, right side up? It's landing right under the same thing from another deck reversed. So by the end of this year, if I'm seeing a financial shift coming in. I see something with work changing. Either you're going to advance your knowledge and get into a course, or you are going to finally be recognized. It feels like maybe you have been overlooked for something you're really good at, that it's going to be coming in with this Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get some kind of material wealth from something you are gifted and able to do. But it's almost like if you don't trust, if you don't believe, you could mess up this opportunity. It's something that you are intuitively guided to do. It's something that you know can bring you wealth. I do feel that it's something that maybe the person you are involved with, maybe they don't agree with this line of work because it's falling under the other energy. And maybe there's some things not being expressed. Maybe you're not being honest about what you do, or they're not being totally honest about what it is they feel about it. Um, but yeah, it's gonna come to light by the end of the year. So maybe if you do something for work that perhaps they're not gonna agree with, you need to be honest about what it is you do. Because I do see you being prosperous from it. So I would hate for there to be something to get in the way of it manifesting. You have to be willing to trust where you're being guided, I'm hearing. And perhaps being with this person can make you miss an opportunity to stand up in your truth. Maybe because your truth doesn't match theirs. So that has to be dealt with. And I see that's leading me straight to your advice with this individuality and the angel Ahel and Labradorite, which is a very protective crystal, or one that can ward off negative energies as well. So let me read you the passage from the book for this card. All right, so it says, we bring you the gift of individuality. As you receive our gift, you will feel safe enough to enjoy the aspects of yourself that truly make you unique. From particular interests to your way of expressing yourself, to what excites and inspires your spirit, your individuality is the way the divine wishes to manifest itself through you this lifetime. So I think whatever your gift is really like how God is working through you. Whatever you are creatively gifted to do is your purpose on this planet for just being a change in this world. All right, I'm sorry. Let me keep reading. Okay. The key to your divine life purpose is to know who you are and to love and accept that self so that you allow natural development and expression in the world to take place. As you accept your individuality, you will understand how natural it is for you to fulfill your life purpose and divine destiny. You will instinctively gravitate towards people, places, and energies that support you in being your bright, true spirit. You'll grow and express yourself more freely and authentically, and the divine light within shall shine brighter, without a veil of fear, confusion, or shame obscuring it. You have no need to compare yourself to any other. You are a unique child of the universe in your own special path and destiny, with your own special path and destiny to fulfill. There are as many ways to live your life in service to love, light, and power as there are stars in the sky. Even more, what matters more than whether another understands your lifestyle and choices is whether the choices you make reflect your own personal values. The only people that will have any power to judge you, control you, or hold you back from your destiny are those whom you empower to do so. And at any moment, you can make a choice to liberate yourself from a fearful influence by deciding you shall love yourself no matter what and commit unconditionally to what has meaning for you. So, this advice moving forward is to take courage in your heart, to stay you, stay close to your values, your morals, no matter who you're with and what they are involved in or they believe. I feel that's a very important aspect of you is your beliefs. And with you being the mystic and the psychic, yeah, your beliefs is a part of you. They come from your experiences integrated into your life. And you have to live your truth. If you are not living in your truth, if you are not constantly growing and learning more about what it is you want to do on this world, it feels like on a creative tip, you guys might want to join STEAM, get certified, but you're going to miss out on this material wealth that's coming in. So make sure you stay on your path and you're honest about where it's going. And then things will start to balance out in this relationship where that you're moving towards or that you're already in trying to move towards greatness together. I'm hearing maybe you both come from a tumultuous past and now together you guys are moving forward, but these are the things that need to be addressed beforehand. And that's what I got for you, my powerfuls. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I'm always welcoming more and more light workers into the family. Read the description. It'll tell you about how you can register either for my STEAM certification or for my intuitive guide and tarot expert certification. And book yourself a personal reading. That's the best way to get to the bottom of things and feel very supported and secure in your movements forward. But either way, know that the divine is with you at all times. You're part of my
light tribe. So peace will always be a part of your life in some way. Blessings will always be coming in. You just have to recognize them and all that good stuff that comes from being a light worker. Okay? I'll see y'all next time. Bye.